get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Yeah! There we go! Boy,
they send a tight end in motion. Throwing on first is Prescott. On the move, headed right. Now he's going deep across the field. Well, all the way across the field, and it's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT.
Well, that's now two, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got two in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. There we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Rodgers. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
17 at the 12-yard line.
McCarthy to throw it. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And it's a shorter punt. He manages to get it just beyond the 40 before it goes out. Great field position for them. First down from the 42.
Kill! Yeah! Boy,
Now here's Prescott. Cut out left. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call a gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down. Dak out of the pistol. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
A 4-yard down.
He'll throw it. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
It's a gain of 8.
It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on fourth down. Keeps this drive moving.
An
To the
8-yard
line
pickup.
and set. Here we go. First down.
Dallas.
Here we go.
Running right, it's Williams. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go.
Dak to the air here. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Prescott's pass.
Well, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Still has some space inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a lead just before the end of the third. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and it amounts, because you're absolutely right. That was his $2.26.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Into the hands of Pickett. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, Prescott. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Prescott to throw once more. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to get this he's driven out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
46. Yeah, please, I think 26.
Another throw for Prescott. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Now it's Prescott again. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings have it after forcing his fourth INT in the day. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
70, Timberwolves.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
12 yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Cougar 19. Bring it. Ready.
Second down carry for Jones. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Brings up third down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings leading by 7. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Here we go.
McCarthy on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. Off the play fake. It's Prescott. Flushed out now to his left. Now he takes it. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
At the 43-yard line.
On second down, a run with Williams. across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. They've got to keep moving quick here.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
Here he is to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You say that out loud?
No, that was out loud. Yeah. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
They'll run now on second down. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be third down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Brought in right side by Moore. And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today as they get the first down. They can take the clock down to zeros now. So it's a win for the Vikings. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. We'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Throwing is McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. They'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
To the air with McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. They find some open field here. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Bronco 80. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now McCarthy. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And they'll run it here. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. So a great play there, obviously because of the loss. We had your free safety coming up to make the tackle.
Great observation, because one of the cliches is that every defensive coach tells us in run defense we need all 11 to the ball in order to handle it. Well, how often does the free safety begin dropping into the box? Not very often. So he did a nice job diagnosing and getting involved.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Trent McDuffie getting the chance to blitz and finishing it off with a sack. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
A 43-yard attempt.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. and the first play will be a field goal try. This a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So our initial drive this afternoon results in 3. Not sure that that's a statement necessarily, but getting points on the road, never a bad thing.
You're exactly right about that. I love how you framed it, right? Not sure it's a statement, but at the same time, you're putting something out there, aren't you? Letting them know, hey, we came to play today.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Brown now to return it. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Viking 18. Come 19. Come 19. Check, 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 check.
Here's McCarthy. And he fires one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Back to throw. McCarthy. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. To the right side and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get it back here just past the 35. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down. First and 10 at the 23.
Mahomes going to throw. Got to be caught by Rice. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Mahomes will throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for two. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
at their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you get
Touchdown, Vikings! Rondale Moore, 65 yards. And the Vikings are able to move back in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Brown now to return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out with us. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Eric Wilson. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60, Mustang 19. Steady.
And they'll go on the ground. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line. But good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, Virgil. He's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able to block him no matter who's trying.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Ready up. Let's go. 70 Lions. Check go.
McCarthy going to sneak it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I'm sure after he caught the ball and looked up, he thought to himself, uh-oh, trying to find some space, trying to make people miss. But a swarm of defenders were there, and they dropped him behind the line of scrimmage.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And it's caught. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. McCarthy going to sneak it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
J.J. McCarthy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And the half will begin with a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow! Right side!
They go play fake. Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. And that'll be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. And inside give to Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Minnesota.
Let's go, go!
McCarthy going to sneak it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Vikings add 6 to their lead. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Now, I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there, but obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They got 29 yards that time.
Well, that last run for a first down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box, they need to add more people.
Ready? Bronco, go!
Now, here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
Fighting him off. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They come up in a 2 tight end look here.
Get it! 18 Cardinal, 18.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. Ty Chandler from 3 yards out. And the Vikings take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right.
This is caught inside the 15. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
It's caught at the 1. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13.
Chiefs 22.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Vikings! Rondale Moore with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Mahomes now to throw. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. We're back now in KC. For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case...
Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Vikings! Rondale Moore, 43 yards. And the Vikings have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So that drive there, CD, a good response, and that might be the one that gets them to the finish line, a comfortable lead.
Yeah, and that's all about not letting the team back into a game because they just gave up a touchdown. It was back to a 2-score game, and anything can happen in that situation. But instead, they came through with a really terrific drive right there that ended in 6. So you like to slam the door on teams. In this case, they're trying to lock it as well.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good.
A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's gonna sling this deep downfield. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy, 49 yards. And the Chiefs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And they'll run it here. It's a room to maneuver. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And they'll go on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Rondale Moore taking it in from the 20. And the Vikings have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Vikings 58, Chiefs 36.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Brown now to return it. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to air one out. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well,